Just in case you might not know, sinister forces prey on you to distort the truth, eliminate joy and hope, and attempt to convince you that if there happens to be a God up there somewhere, he certainly doesn't love us or have the time to consider insignificant specks like you and me. Then, Screwtape and friends start messing with your heart, mind, and soul ever so subtly through the various pawns and systems of the world to depress, distress, devour, and destroy you. Yeah, so-called educational organizations work tirelessly to convince us that we live in an accidental, ultimately pointless universe that's headed for an imminent heat death, rendering everybody to dusty ash flakes like a Thanos snap. No purpose, no meaning. Then, like all of us, you get abused by someone who's supposed to protect you, shamed by someone who's supposed to honor you, and betrayed by someone who's supposed to be trustworthy. You don't make the cut, make the grade, get asked to the dance, get the callback, get the raise, get the reward, get into that school. Seems like you never get anything you want. And just like that, they've got you playing the victim. Then, let's just imagine for a second, you find yourself in a global pandemic, forced to wear a mask, stay away from people, stay inside, stay silent, and stay in fear. Look, it's a tactic meant to isolate you, which leads to depression, and that's when the enemy has you right where he wants you. He muddles your thinking by messing with your feelings. You feel unimportant, unknown, unnecessary, and worst of all, you become undone because you feel unloved. This, my friends, is exactly where you can end up if you focus on you and the storms of life instead of on God and his promises. If you believe the lies of the enemy instead of the revelation of the Bible. If you let wavering feelings trump biblical thinking. More on that later. But for now, let's just set the record straight. Lickety-split and as clear as an August sunset in Hawaii. Fact is, you are loved. You are special. You have a purpose. You are eternally valuable. You are known. You are seen by God himself, who made you in his very image and gave you life, breath, and everything. The Bible says that he demonstrates his love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. That's right. Even though he knows your deepest desires, your darkest thoughts, your most sinful secrets, and your most egregious acts, he still pursues you to redeem you, to ransom you, to reconcile you, to restore you. Why? Because he loves you. There's nothing like his love, by the way. He can rescue you, restore you, help you, refresh you, inspire you, comfort you, and give you true hope and eternal joy. The persistent, consistent, sufficient, subsistent, non-distant love that he has for you is undeniable, reliable, unquantifiable, and non-pliable, whether you feel it or not. Told you I'd come back to that. And you know what? It's a good thing that I did, because we got to admit our feelings are not the most reliable things in the world. This is why the Bible says, set your minds on things that are above and not on things that are on the earth. Fact is, the one thing that you can control in this world is your thinking. And if you get it right, you'll understand just how loved you are. So I guess it comes down to one question. Who do you trust? If you trust the world, the enemy, or even some of your own misguided feelings, which, by the way, are easily manipulated even by the latest cat video, then you'll most likely put away rational thoughts, start feeling sorry for yourself, and believe that nobody loves you. But if you trust the all-powerful, all-knowing, perfect, holy, and eternal God who knows you intimately, formed you with his knowledge and power, then you will be confident that your life is of utmost value and know that you are loved by the King of Kings. And once you get that, then all the arrows, darts, bullets, rocks, pebbles, and any and all other metaphoric projectiles hurled at you will ultimately fall to the ground in clinking defeat like a scene out of the Matrix. Yeah, dramatic, but true. And now I leave you with this little fill-in-the-blank word picture to drive the already aptly driven point even deeper into the ground so there's zero confusion. For God so loved blank. Put your name there. That's you. For God so loved you that he gave his only begotten son. So now you know the truth. So don't buy into the insidious lie that nobody loves you, because that has been, lovingly I might add, debunked. Adios.